Last night, she allegedly was scheduled to open up for Tamar Braxton because Tamar Braxton is currently on tour. Apparently, when she got to the set, she discovered that she was not on the roster to perform, and she got upset with James Wright Chanel and punched him in the face, allegedly several times, causing his tooth to chip and his face to be bloody.
Chrisean has done everything up till this far for attention. She's manipulating all of us. And the only reason I'm now waking up and realizing it because I have kids.
So it looks like Chrisean might have went and messed with the wrong people, and now she's in some deep trouble. Chrisean is no stranger to getting into fights because she's usually one that takes pride in it. But this time, she has gone way too far, and she's now facing a lawsuit for beating somebody up. So the tea is that Chrisean was at Tamar Braxton's show a few days ago, but got all mad because they didn't let her get on stage and perform, and she decided to beat up Tamar's friend and influencer, James Wright, breaking his nose in the process. Well, James is not the one to just sit back and take it. Not only did he file a police report, but he's also taking Chrisean to full court. And from the looks of it, Chrisean is in a whole heap of trouble because James is gunning for everything she's got. Her baby daddy Blueface also dropped his own 2 cents on the drama, and it doesn't look like she'll be getting any support from him because he is straight up clowning her for going to the pokey. Now this is a crazy situation, and it looks like Chrisean has finally bitten off way more than she can chew.
And she hit James right in his face, chipped James' tooth. James' face is bloody. James is at the hospital right now because his nose will not stop bleeding. She's going to prison.
Okay, so Chrisean has been having a bad behavior streak for a while now, but it was just between Blueface and her putting paws on each other at the time. But she started to take it a step further by throwing hands left and right with anybody and everyone. It's like she's in constant fight mode 24/7. She fights the baddies on the show, and she's gotten into so many fights on the show that it's impossible to remember them all.
Clean up after yourself.
I mean, she even punched her former stylist on the red carpet.
Oh, what the f?
But when she gave birth to her son 2 months ago, people were pretty optimistic, thinking maybe this baby would just turn things around for her. You know the drill, the whole new mom, new me vibe. She even played it up like she was really trying to change for the positive, especially after all the drama that her and Blueface went through before the pregnancy and after. We were all rooting for her to step up her mom game, but turns out she's still the same old person. But this time she has pushed it way too far, to the point where police are getting involved and charges definitely got filed. A few days ago, Tamar Braxton was on her Love and War 10-year anniversary tour in LA and brought Chrisean on stage as a special guest. The whole thing seemed weird from the start because Tamar and Chrisean teaming up was just extra random. I mean, they're not even running in the same circles, and Tamar is an accomplished singer from the music dynasty, and Chrisean is, well, is a vibe all the time Chrisean. It kind of left us all wondering how and why they even met, let alone why she was on stage. But before y'all try to say anybody is hating, I am definitely not. But if we're gonna be honest, Chrisean and Tamar don't even make a lot of sense. Plus, they don't even make the same type of music, so what exactly was Chrisean gonna be doing on stage while Tamar was singing? I mean, the only thing I can see is that there's always some love and some war going on with Chrisean, but I mean, that's real life for her. Well, she did get on that stage, and this is what she did. Y'all, I was super confused, and it had people talking about how Tamar brought Chrisean on stage because she wanted some clout. Now, love or hate Chrisean, she does come with a lot of clout right now because people are paying lots of attention to her. Well, either that or Tamar just really likes her because before the show, they seemed to be having a good time.
The Pisces Baltimore bitches done linked the fuck up. Y'all in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, look, congratulations.
Of course, course, this was before Chrisean started acting out and putting hands on members of Tamar's team. But this is the thing. It didn't start with just punches because she had been acting out all night. I mean, just take a look at the dirty look Tamar's sister Toni gave Chrisean.
Chrisean Rockgate just keeps getting better. Look at this Toni Braxton. The living legend Toni Braxton. This Chrisean bending over, touching her toes to make it free the bag. Look at the face.
But that's not all, because Tamar brought Chrisean on stage herself, and she was literally just being annoying to her background dancers, and some people called it harassment.
Got you this cake, this love and war cake. We're so proud of you that you believed in yourself, and that anybody holds you down. They got pineapple in it. And
so no one's really shocked that Chrisean ended up throwing punches. I mean, that's kind of her thing, right? Reports say she was super drunk, which probably didn't help the situation. Turns out her target was Tamar's friend and influencer, James Wright. Now, James is no troublemaker, so the whole thing left everybody wondering why Chrisean would choose to beat him up. Well, hold on, it gets crazier, because the backstory explains why James is slapping her with a lawsuit. Here's the tea. Chrisean was supposed to do her thing on stage after Tamar brought her up, but when the time came, she was nowhere to be found. She missed her cue, and the showrunners had to move on because the show had to go forward. It turns out that she was outside the venue trying to bring in one of her friends. When she finally realized that she missed her cue, she stormed backstage demanding answers. James, who was one of the showrunners, tried to explain the situation, but that's when things went south. Chrisean lost her entire temper and started throwing punches at James, and she ended up breaking his nose. The wildest part about all this is that Tamar was right in the room when Chrisean did it, but Chrisean clearly didn't care and she just beat James up. The police were definitely called, but Chrisean reportedly ran away before they got there. But she didn't even feel bad for her behavior because she posted several pictures on her Instagram stories showing off her iced out wrists and jewelry. Then James went live the day after the event to talk about what happened, and he revealed that Chrisean had messed his face up very badly.
And let me tell you the crazy thing in this whole situation, y'all should see my face, and I still got joy.
Now, Tamar's other friend LaTroy took to Instagram to call Chrisean out, and he also revealed that James was going to be pressing charges against her. LaTroy said, "Just want to let y'all know that the girl Chrisean y'all keep hyping up assaulted James Wright Chanel at Tamar's concert tonight. James is in the hospital. I swear I will do everything to make sure she goes to prison. She is trash, and that's why her life is the way that it is. She deserves everything bad that happens to her." He continued, "That lady is a disgusting pig, and I'm going to make sure she goes to jail. You do not come to my show and attack people. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure she pays for assaulting James. She's going to prison. I am so disgusted." Y'all, he was extra mad, and he took to his Instagram stories to say, "Chrisean is a disgusting person, totally trash. Y'all need to stop rewarding bad behavior and bad people. I'm so disgusted Chrisean came to my show and to James. She hit James in his mouth. She's disgusting. She deserves the way everybody treats her. She is trash." Now that was still not enough, because he then went live to call her out.
She come to Tamar concert, which I planned, and I will say that, drunk with 1,000 people, smelling like weed, looking dumb, okay? And so she makes music. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And apparently she wanted to drop a beat. So she was mad that she didn't get to perform.
Well, Chrisean then went on Twitter herself to claim that the reason she punched James was that she felt disrespected. She said, "I don't get disrespectful till you get disrespectful." She also said, "Please don't believe false narratives. I had a great time last night. I gotta work on not giving my energy and clout to my enemies." She also went live to claim that they were plotting against her and they were trying to use her for clout.
I don't know what was miscommunicated or what was plotted against me, but I was supposed to perform. And that was that. All this other false narrative saying this happened, she did that. I don't know. I think it's just a clout chasing thing. So honestly, I have to start protecting my name when I...
Now, it's unclear why Tamar Braxton of the Braxton family would need Chrisean for clout, but okay. Despite Chrisean's words, James just isn't buying it. He's taking this mess to a whole nother level by filing his police report, and cops are definitely on the case, digging into the backstage chaos. But wait, there's definitely more. James slapped her with the full lawsuit as well, listing AULT, and all sorts of legal trouble. Chrisean has a legal storm coming, and she only has herself to blame for this coming drama, especially since she isn't sorry and still hasn't apologized. And y'all want to know who's enjoying watching Chrisean go down like this? Mr. Blueface, that too. If y'all have been following their whole entire mess, then you'll know that she is on a mission to cause trouble for him ever since he proposed to Jaden. She's out to destroy their relationship. She literally claimed that she was pregnant with Blueface's baby again.
Plans to have more kids? Do you want more kids in the future?
I always knew I wanted to be a mom. I always knew I wanted to have 12 kids. So one down, one on the way, and what's the matter? 10 to go.
But she didn't stop there, because she even went as far as to claim that he had bought the ring to propose to her and not Jaden.
Damn well, that was my ring. Man, people be trolling, right? And I don't troll for real. I just got receipts and I be telling the truth.
Yeah, y'all, she went live on Instagram to claim that she and Blueface had been together the night before and they had gotten intimate.
I think me and Blue we want to leave each other alone. We really do. It just never will happen. I can't give him what he wants. He can't give me what we want. So we just have that toxic ass. I ain't never leaving.
So it goes without saying that Blueface would actually want to see Chrisean go down. Plus, he has been looking for an excuse to take Chrisean Jr. away from her. So it looks like this might be an opportunity for him to do just that. According to an insider, Blueface has been clowning Chrisean, telling her that it was finally time for her to face some consequences for her bad behavior. He thinks that karma is finally coming for her, and he plans to enjoy every single bit of it. Fans have left comments saying, people have the nerve to be on James Wright Chanel's IG comments telling him he not to go to the police because Chrisean could lose custody of the baby and go to prison. Okay, and what's that got to do with him? She knows right from wrong. She is not a child. Chrisean has a history of assaulting people. She is a dumb, ghetto, psychotic hood rat. That bee needs to be in prison, but first someone needs to beat her up. And Chrisean has been absolutely obnoxious and has been people left and right. If she goes to prison, that will be her fault. Y'all, this situation is wild, but you know, Chrisean kinda had it coming. Do you think that Chrisean needs to face her consequences, or do you think that James needs to drop the lawsuit because of the baby? Drop your thoughts and comments below, and if you think that this is a mess, listen, wait till you see this next video.